it do? It's your girl, Shantay Denise, y'all, and I am back with a story time because I figured why not? We still getting acquainted. This here is so fresh and so new. So why don't I get on here and tell you guys some stuff about me, some shit that I've been through. I thought it was funny because I thought about it like, damn, dating is rough. I'm glad I'm engaged. I'm glad I don't have to go through that anymore. So let's get into the worst date ever. So back in my 20s, for those that don't know, I was definitely bisexual. I tried it out, guys. But it's not for me. It's not for me. So those that ask, I know because I know. Okay? So don't ask me no more. I am 100% lesbian. And I'm off the market anyway, so that doesn't even matter. But yes, so Chris, right? I met Chris. I was working at Walmart in the Connection Center, I would say. And at the Connection Center, what we did is we did phone contracts. So usually I would be doing phone contracts. I'll do like maybe customer service in like the electronical part. But majority of the time I was doing the contracts for the phone. So Chris comes along and it was a very open space. So you can see everybody passing through. And then back then I was flashy, child. I mean, now I just wear my crystals. But back then, baby, God, you couldn't tell me nothing about nothing. So with that being said, I caught attention. I caught his attention, her attention, people's attention. So, okay, Chris, he approached, as men do. I was working, and so I do believe I did do a phone contract for him. And with phone contracts, they can be quick or they can be too long. And his was pretty quick, pretty easy. It wasn't too, but of course, we exchanged numbers. And he started hitting me up. And the conversation sounds good. It always does. Because you don't really even know a person. So we chit chat, okay. And then he wants to take me on a date. And then back then, I was not a cheap date because I dated around. So I'm used to getting spoiled because, like, I'm very high maintenance. And back then, a young me, I felt sorry. Like, now thinking about how I used to be, boy, oh boy, I done humbled myself a lot, child. Y'all have no clue. But anywho, I was a mess. So he wanted to take me on a date. So that was cool. But by this time, I've learned to drive there. You're not picking me up because I had a really bad experience one time. On a date, I let somebody take me in. That was a mess. So we'll get into that too. But I drove, we met up at the restaurant. And this was a Japanese restaurant. So anybody that knows Japanese restaurants, they know it's not McDonald's. He should have did his research. He should have Googled that shit and looked at the menu prices before taking somebody somewhere you never been. But anywho, that's besides the point. And I can't even say at the beginning of the day there was any red flags because, like, we were conversing. Everything was cool, but the more we got to talking, then he's like, oh, order whatever you want. And then me, I'm ordering cocktails because why not? Order a cocktail. That makes it a little bit more easier to just relax and just be cool and just have a conversation. And I have anxiety, so it's easy for me to just maybe nothing too heavy though, not no shots, not maybe like a pina colada, a strawberry daiquiri, maybe a margarita, a little something, nothing too crazy. So I'm ordering my drink. Order a girl, don't be shy. Order whatever you want. So I was like, okay, and I'm going to eat. I am going to eat. Anybody that knows me knows I can eat. I love to eat. So he didn't know that. So I'm small. So I'm guessing he's assuming that I'm just going to eat like a bird or whatever the case. But that was not it. I ordered my appetizer, which who knows what it was at that time. My palate changed so much since then. So who knows? It was a Japanese restaurant, so I'm pretty sure I got sushi or something crazy of that, you know. So I get my appetizer, we chopping it up, chopping it up, chopping it up. And me, I'm easy breezy to get along with. So I'm chilling, we laughing, I'm chilling. And so I'm like, you got kids? And so he's like, yeah, I got 3 kids. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. I have no issues with children. Like, I don't have any. But I love kids. So I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know, because I don't plan on being no stepmother or nothing right now because I don't even know you like that. So your kids is your kids. So that's cool. I don't have an issue with that. Even if I did decide to be with, I wouldn't care about no kids because I love them. And so we chopping it up. And I'm like, okay, so where's your kids? And blah. His kids is in California with their mother. Okay, so you know that happens sometimes. You know, dudes, you know, they travel. A lot of them, some of them. I don't know, guys. I don't want to like put no label or no type on people, but you know, some guys don't take care of their kids. Let's just be 100 about it. Some do, some fucking don't. So it is what it is. So I mean, I guess he wasn't taking care of his motherfucking kids. That's just not sugarcoated. He wasn't taking care of those goddamn kids. So because they way in the hell in California, and so I'm like, okay, I'm not judging or whatever. So your kids there, you're here. I'm thinking maybe he's working because there's a military base. Maybe he's military, you know, maybe he does contract work. Who knows? I'm open, you know, I'm open. This is just a date, and that means I'm getting to know you. So nothing more, nothing less. Okay, it's cool. I'm thinking military, you know, because we have a military base where I live. So we talking, we chopping it up, we chopping it up. No, he tells me maybe 9 months prior to this day, he just got out of prison. So this is, I don't judge, but I'm not judging, but I'm not there in my life no more. I used to be a hoodlum back in the day, bro. I had a really rough upbringing. So that was the younger. So I'm like, red flag, number 1. Okay, that's a flag to me because we're like 30 plus. Okay, you did what you did. You're out of prison. Okay, I believe everybody should have a second chance, you know, rehabilitation. I don't judge, you know, trust me. I don't have my fair share of trouble, and I know I don't look like I have, but I told y'all 2 seconds ago, I used to be a hoodlum. And we will get into that, baby, because I got plenty of story times for y'all. And I promise y'all, I will let y'all know about my past because it's not as pretty as I am. Trust that. Respectfully. So, anywho, he just got out of prison. So, you know, that's cool. You know, because I know people that get out of prison, got their shit together while they were in prison, got out, and, you know, made some shit pop. So, I'm not judging. Look, I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Okay, that's cool. You know? So that's nice. You're getting your life together or whatever. So do you live in the area? You know, what side of town do you live on? Brother man lives with his brother, his wife, and their children. Okay, because you just got out of prison. I get it. You're getting your life together, like 100%. I understand, bro. 100. And so I'm just like, okay, this is cool. That's 2 red flags because by this time you should have your own residence. And I'm not judging nobody, but we're grown. You know, you only make things happen with the effort you put forth. So if you're not putting forth effort, ain't nothing gonna happen in your motherfucking life. So sitting around eating your motherfucking brother's kids' fruit snacks and sun-kissed juices, and that's not gonna work for you, bro, when you know you need to get on a hustle and get on the grind. But I'm not judging, okay? So you're chilling, chopping it up. I'm like, okay, so he's trying to get on his feet, and it's really nice that his brother is, you know, taking the time to allow him to be comfortable and get a job. So he don't have a job, bro. He's living off of some settlement type shit that he had got when he had got out of prison. So I'm like, what the fuck type of shit is this? By this point, I done had all the red flags, but in between time, or you know what I'm trying to say. This motherfucker is telling me to order what the fuck, whatever I want off the menu, and I'm doing as such. I am ordering whatever the fuck I want, and whatever the fuck my little heart chooses to order. And we are at a Japanese restaurant, and he's never been. That should have been a flag within itself. He didn't know where the fuck we were going, but I did. So, oops. With that being said, it was like, okay, so by this time I don't stop ordering because this isn't looking too well. Because I'm telling y'all, I've dated. So I've been in situations. That's why I started pulling up by myself. So at this time, I'm thinking like, okay, so let's just chill. Let me keep back some questions because I'm gonna find some shit out. Right now, it ain't looking too good for homeboy. And so I'm just sitting there, we chopping it up. So you just got out of prison. You live with your brother, his wife, and his kids. Cool, whatever. If that's how you rocking. You don't have a job. You are actually eating off of a settlement. Okay. I mean, I get it. Shit happens. But you're not disabled. You can very much so work because you fucking brought your ass to this motherfucking date. Fine. You're not in no wheelchair. You're not limping. You got all your fucking limbs. So I don't get why you're not working. But hey, that's none of my fucking business. Okay, so cool. I hope your settlement was fat as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So we chopping it up. I'm eating my food. He didn't really order much because he's never been to a Japanese restaurant. So he maybe got like some chicken teriyaki. Something not basic, but basic enough to where you know you can order it and you know what it is. Okay, chicken teriyaki, it is. Maybe like a Dr. Pepper or whatever the case may have been. So we're chopping it up. And yeah, I'm like, you know, I do what I do. Yeah, so I got to babysit. Because I ain't shit, y'all. I promise you, I don't stick around too long. If it's not my vibe, oh, look, my mama done called. She need me to babysit. So we're going to have to get back to this, okay? And so he's like, okay, so I'm like, the lady, we get the ticket or whatever. That's cool. And so by this time, I'm ready to go. He's just all still talking and telling me about, you know, getting out with his brother and, you know, how he cool and he want to see me again and he love my vibe and he love an independent woman because I promise y'all, I get it in. I was working 2 jobs at that time. I've always had my own residence, always had my own whip. So, you know, nothing was never a problem. So that's cool. But bruh, what would make you think a woman like me, you know what I'm saying, would lower my standards? So I said all of this to say, we got the ticket. Ticket has arrived. I'm wrapping this shit up. I'm gathering my belongings because I'm ready to go. Can I get a to-go box? Because I need all this shit to go because I want to eat when I go home. Get my shit to go. And so he's looking at the ticket and shit. At this time, I'm already ready to go. Because you don't turn me off, brother. He's like, well, fuck. Damn. I hate to do this to you, but I'm short. I'm like, oh, well, you have a problem. Because I left my wallet at home. And we all motherfucking know I didn't leave my wallet at home because why would I? But no, you invited me here. I'm not paying for none of this shit. I'm not, and I do not give a fuck. I'm not paying for not a penny. Okay, so I'm looking at this dude like you ain't got nobody you can call. Well, your brother. Your brother can't bring you no bread. You know, he nice enough to let you live with him, but he can't bring you no bread because this homie done drove his fucking brother's car to the date. So not only did you just get out of prison, you have no residence, you have no place of employment. You don't even have a goddamn whip. How did Like, make it make sense, because all of these shits that I have and you have nothing to offer, you don't even have nothing to match. I don't understand like the way of thinking of some people, because how dare you take somebody on a date and you don't even have the funds for the date. And so I left homie at the motherfucking restaurant. I did. And you had the nerve to hit me up the next day talking about, oh, I had such a nice time. We should hang out, block. Why would you even? You should be embarrassed. You should really be embarrassed that that's how you rolling, because that's not okay. That's not okay, guys. So comment below. Let me know. And if y'all haven't subscribed to this channel, because why y'all watching and not subscribing? That makes really no sense to me. Y'all know what we on the road to. We trying to get this bag. And y'all just sitting around watching and not subscribing. We're building a family. Join. Come on. Come on. Come on. Everybody's invited. So hit that subscribe button. Like. Leave a comment. Let me know about y'all's dates, because, baby, I know I'm not the only one that's been through some crazy dates. And I have more to share. So continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification button so y'all know when I'm dropping these story times and everything else that I'm bringing y'all. So until the next video, keep y'all vibrations high. Period. Y'all know the vibes. Vibe out. Love, peace, and happiness. Duh.